Most people think constipation happens because they don't eat enough fiber. But what if that's only part of the story? What if some everyday foods could help your digestion? In ways that many people never realize. As we get older, digestion naturally slows. Food moves more slowly through the intestines. Stools can become harder to pass. And simply eating more fiber doesn't always solve the problem. The good news is that certain everyday foods work in completely different ways. Some help draw water into the stool. Others nourish your gut microbiome. And one food on today's list supports digestive health through multiple natural mechanisms at once. In this video, we're counting down the 4 best science-backed foods that may help promote regular bowel movements, reduce bloating, and make digestion more comfortable. These aren't expensive supplements or trendy superfoods. They're affordable, everyday foods you can find at almost any grocery store. And several have been studied in clinical research. Be sure to stay until number 1. Because it's the food that surprises most people. Rather than simply offering temporary relief, it may help support a healthier digestive system over time. Let's get started with number 4. Kiwi with soaked chia seeds. What if one of the simplest foods in your kitchen could help you enjoy more comfortable, complete bowel movements? And what if adding one inexpensive pantry ingredient could make it even more effective? That powerful combination is kiwi with soaked chia seeds. If you often feel bloated, struggle to go regularly, or never feel completely empty after a bowel movement, this pairing may be worth adding to your routine. Kiwi isn't just rich in vitamin C. It's also loaded with water, soluble and insoluble fiber, plus a unique digestive enzyme called actinidin, which helps break down proteins during digestion. Even more interesting, kiwi contains natural plant compounds that help nourish the beneficial bacteria living in your digestive tract. And the science is encouraging. A 2022 clinical study found that adults with chronic constipation who ate 2 green kiwis daily experienced more complete, spontaneous bowel movements, along with less bloating and abdominal discomfort. Researchers believe kiwi helps promote healthy intestinal movement while supporting a more balanced gut microbiome. But kiwi is only half of the story. The second ingredient is soaked chia seeds. When chia seeds absorb water, they form a soft, gel-like coating that holds onto moisture, while their fiber helps move waste more comfortably through the digestive tract. Together, kiwi and soaked chia seeds provide fiber, hydration, and lasting moisture, a combination that helps create smoother, easier bowel movements. Just don't make one common mistake. Avoid sprinkling dry chia seeds over your kiwi because they absorb large amounts of liquid. Eating them dry without drinking enough water may actually make constipation worse. Instead, soak 1 tablespoon of chia seeds in half a cup of water for 20 to 30 minutes, or overnight until they form a thick gel. Then stir them into chopped kiwi or plain yogurt for a delicious, gut-friendly breakfast that helps keep your digestive system moving smoothly. The next food on our list has been used for generations, and it works in a completely different way. What if one of the most effective natural remedies for constipation has been sitting in your kitchen this whole time? Most people already have it, yet very few know the one simple trick. That makes it work even better. It's soaked dried figs, also known as anjeer. If your bowel movements are hard, slow, or leave you feeling like you're never completely finished, this simple morning habit could make a noticeable difference. Here's why. Soaked figs don't help in just one way. They work through 3 natural mechanisms. Their fiber softens stools, adds gentle bulk to stimulate healthy bowel movements, and their natural sugar alcohol, sorbitol, pulls water into the colon, making stools easier to pass. But that's not the biggest benefit. The fiber in figs also feeds the beneficial bacteria in your gut, helping create a healthier microbiome. Over time, that may lead to more consistent regularity instead of just temporary relief. Research also suggests that people who regularly eat dried figs often experience better stool frequency, improved consistency, and greater bowel comfort. Now here's the part most people get wrong. Don't eat them straight from the package. Soak 4 to 5 dried figs overnight, or for at least 6 to 8 hours. This makes them softer, easier to digest, and may help your body get the most from them. For best results, eat them about 30 minutes before breakfast with a full glass of water. Number 2. Warm prune juice with lemon. If your mornings often begin with sitting on the toilet, waiting, straining, and wondering why nothing is happening, this simple drink could be one of the easiest changes you make. It's been recommended by doctors and dietitians for decades, and research continues to support its benefits. That drink is warm prune juice with a squeeze of fresh lemon. Many people assume prune juice works simply because it contains fiber. In reality, that's only one reason it's so effective. Prune juice naturally contains sorbitol, a sugar alcohol that gently pulls water into your intestines. This added moisture softens hard, dry stools, making them easier to pass with less straining. That's not its only benefit. It also contains natural plant compounds called phenolics, along with some fiber. Researchers believe these work together to promote healthy bowel function, making prune juice one of the most well-studied natural remedies for occasional constipation. Another reason prune juice stands out is that it's already in liquid form. Because of that, it's often easier to digest than suddenly eating large amounts of high-fiber foods, especially for older adults with sensitive digestion. Preparing it couldn't be easier. Warm 4 to 6 ounces of 100% prune juice until it's comfortably warm. Not boiling, then stir in 1 teaspoon of fresh lemon juice. While lemon itself hasn't been proven to relieve constipation, it adds a fresh flavor that makes this healthy habit easier to stick with. One last recommendation. If you're new to prune juice, start with a smaller serving and see how your body responds. Drinking too much at once may cause loose stools, gas, or temporary stomach discomfort. So increasing the amount gradually is the best approach. Number 1. Kefir with ground flaxseed. What if the real reason you're still constipated isn't a lack of fiber? It's that your gut microbiome isn't working as well as it used to. As we get older, the beneficial bacteria in our intestines naturally decline. When that happens, digestion slows, stools become harder to pass, and bloating becomes more common. That's why kefir with ground flaxseed is my number 1 recommendation. Kefir is packed with probiotics, live beneficial bacteria, that help restore a healthier balance in your digestive system. Studies suggest these probiotics can improve bowel regularity, while also reducing bloating in people with occasional constipation. But here's what many people don't realize. Probiotics alone aren't enough. Those beneficial bacteria need nourishment to survive and multiply. That's where ground flaxseed comes in. Ground flaxseed contains both soluble and insoluble fiber, along with a natural gel called mucilage. As it absorbs water, it helps soften stool, while its fiber nourishes the beneficial microbes already living in your colon. Think of it this way. Kefir introduces the helpful bacteria. Simply stir 1 tablespoon of freshly ground flaxseed into 1 cup of plain kefir. Let it sit for about 5 minutes. Then enjoy it with breakfast or as an afternoon snack. If you prefer a little sweetness, add a handful of fresh berries. And there you have it. 4 simple, science-backed foods that may help support healthier, more comfortable digestion as you get older. Remember, consistency matters more than perfection, so try adding one of these foods to your daily routine and give your body time to respond. If you found this video helpful, give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications so you never miss our latest senior health tips backed by science.